Ladies and gentlemen, please take note because the cover story is on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Now, before we go on with the story, let's put things in perspective. The first Samsung Galaxy Note that came out, many people ridiculed it. Many people said it's a very risky thing. It's nice for a person to take a look at, nice to hold, nice to use, but you can't pocket it, you can't use it, so most people will not buy it. Well, 14 million people bought it, 14 million people said they can pocket it and they can carry it around, and thus it was a very successful phone. Now comes this, the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Big shoes literally to fill. What could they have done with it? They have to do something big. It just cannot be a little bit more. Did they pull it off? This is the Cell Guru review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 2.
This has to be the biggest phone we've ever held in our hand. The Note 2 has a massive 5.5-inch HD Super AMOLED LED screen that's even bigger than the previous Note, but this has been done without increasing the size of the phone. In fact, the bezel has been made smaller to accommodate a larger screen. And it also has a brilliant 720 by 1280 pixel resolution to match. All this translates into a 16:9 aspect ratio. The looks remain pretty much the same as Note 1. It retains the plastic back, which is rather unfortunate. The other keys and ports are spread evenly on the phone, the 3.5mm jack at the top, the USB port at the bottom, power on the right and volume on the left. It comes with an 8MP rear camera with very impressive picture quality. In addition, there are features like Buddy Photo Share that can detect and identify faces. A new Best Group Photo allows users to choose the most preferred face or pose of each person from group portrait photos. You can also take pictures using voice command. Smile! Once you click a picture, you can also add an image note to remember the moment. There is a 1.9MP front camera as well with HD video recording. The photo gallery can be in 3 different ways: a regular boring thumbnail view, a 3D tile view, or a spiral view. Not that useful, but still fun. The Note 2 comes with the pop-up play mode, which was first seen on the Galaxy S3. You can pop up a video from the gallery while you view other content on the phone. Below the phone, hidden discreetly, is a magic wand, the sheer wonders and tricks of which are quite mesmerizing. This is the S Pen, which has now become even smarter than it was in the previous Note. As you take it out, the phone senses the detachment and opens the S Note page instantly. The S Note has 3 productivity tools. With Formula Match, any mathematical query that you scribble will show up the result. Shape Match is of great use when you want to draw the perfect circles or lines. With Handwriting Match, scribble any word and the S Note will type it out for you. The magic of the wand doesn't end here. You can communicate with your phone via handwriting. To activate the quick command, just swipe in an upward direction and write the predefined character to automatically open an app. There's also the magical Air View control. Just hover it near the icon for a moment and information and features all popping up. You don't even have to touch the stylus to the phone. Very useful, especially when you want to view photographs or emails at a glance. Also, some of the disadvantages of such a big screen and how typing on it is tough have also been taken care of. You can now have the keyboard or the calculator number pad jump to one side or the other for single hand typing. Works very well. Seems like Samsung's really listening to customer feedback. So has Samsung done enough to make it different from the previous Note?
It's a definite improvement over the earlier version, the Note, purely because I think what they've done with the stylus and the way it's integrated within the phone, I think it's very well thought out because they have specific features and applications that make use of the stylus very well.
They finally have sort of mastered the act of having a bigger display, but at the same time you can type with one hand.
It doesn't feel as heavy and as big as the original Note. It feels smaller and they've added the curved edges like the Galaxy S3, so it's a lot nicer to actually grip in the hand.
I think they've tried to make a lot of little changes, a lot of little customizations into the TouchWiz interface.
The screen size has gotten bigger, the pixels haven't increased in proportion, so I think the PPI actually has dropped and the screen to me at least looks a bit softer than the earlier Note.
It's not really easy to put in your pocket. It's still big for a phone for me.
And I really don't like the TouchWiz UI. I would prefer like stock Android on it.
I don't think it's going to appeal to a lot of people because of the size, simply because of the size. It's a 5.5-inch screen. Really, I feel is bordering more towards a tablet size rather than a smartphone size.
The Note 2 runs on the latest Android Jelly Bean operating system, which gives it a whole new flavor. The RAM has also been pumped up to 2 GB and it provides for a card slot for additional storage. It races ahead with an Exynos quad-core 1.6 GHz processor. It uses a hefty 3100 mAh battery, but then also packs several battery sucking features as well. Priced at around 39,000 rupees, you will have to dig deep into your pockets to both buy and carry the phone.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for Retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.